Last year, I made my debut for a professional football team, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do the same. Whether you're starting out at grassroots just like I did, or you have some experience in the academy scene. Whether you believe it or not, I was once a footballer with no hope of making it pro. I was bad at nearly everything in football. Dribbling, shooting, passing, you name it. Truth is, never in a million years did I think I'd be in this position today, making my pro debut and even being paid to play football. What I've come to realize is, you will most likely fail because you're not training in the right way. You don't know how the pros train when they were younger, and you don't know how they eat, and you don't have their mind. This is ignored by many, but it's the cheat code to success in football. After going through a very dark time in football, when there was no hope for me, and learning that the hard way, I realized that becoming a professional footballer is very different to what most gurus tell you. The truth is, most of these gurus are here to sell you a guessing method of how to make your debut for a professional club, because they don't actually even play for a team themselves. Very confusing, misleading, and most likely the wrong path to follow, especially when you're just getting started and don't know what to do. It may be that this is you right now. Deep down, you know you're capable of hard work, becoming a professional footballer, proving people wrong and achieving your dreams, and getting the freedom that you always wanted. The only thing keeping you from taking action is you. Let me tell you a story, and it starts with a 4-year-old boy who fell in love with playing football from a young age. He played regularly, just for fun, but eventually this fun turned into a dream. The dream of becoming a professional footballer. At age 10, he was playing lots for his school team, Sunday team, and district team. But on the 26th of September, 2015, this would all change. He broke his leg in 2 places. Tears and more tears, because this boy's dream had been crushed. But he returned and continued playing, but there was little hope for him. At 15, he was an average player at best, didn't know how to improve despite desperately wanting to. Researching drills online, trying one-to-one coaching in real life, but nothing was working. And at 17 years old, he was still stuck in Sunday League with his manager benching him. He'd have to get a real job soon and quit football. While his personal journey was coming to an end, he saw players getting signed to academies all over social media and in real life. This hurt him emotionally, the feeling of not being good enough, and none of it even made any sense. He was training, but nothing seemed to work. He just couldn't improve like these guys. But throughout all the setbacks, he came across a new approach to football. This was the one. He started working hard, and the results showed on the pitch. He was standing out in nearly every single game he played, and people were wondering how he improved so quickly. He wouldn't be in Sunday League for long. Flash forward a few months, and he started training with professionals at Barnet FC, and just a few months later, at 19, made his debut for the club. If you hadn't guessed it by now, this is my story. And not too long ago, I was in the exact same position as you, wanting to take action, and wishing there was a way that I could know how to get into a professional academy and become a professional footballer. Fortunately for you, I have gained all of this knowledge over the years. Being in the professional environment has taught me a lot. So let me explain how I did this. Most players think it's their footballing ability holding them back. And while this may be true, there's actually something even more important. Step 1. Your mentality. Without a proper footballer's mindset, you won't be able to reach your potential. You see, your mind controls everything. And for professional athletes, their mentality allows them to overcome major setbacks like injuries, issues on and off the pitch, feeling demotivated, and everything in between. This is obviously just an overview, and the reality of adopting a pro mentality is a highly detailed topic. Some of you may know Combe already from my page, and this is exactly what he did, coming from a place where he felt demotivated and barely training to fixing his mentality and working extremely hard. And as a result, got a contract in the 6th tier of England at just 18 years old. Callum also did this and got signed with Brighton under-16s, a Premier League academy. Once you have the correct mindset, you're ready for step 2, and that's your technical ability. This is your dribbling, your ball control, your passing, all the basics. Technical ability is something that I've stressed to all of you before, because this alone helped me beat 97% of the competition. All of these dribbling clips on screen right now were only possible because I did this training. In fact, I'd go as far to say that step 2 is the biggest change you'll notice in your football. After just a couple weeks, you'll notice that your touch has improved, you're calmer on the ball, and you're confident playing. You effectively build a relationship with the ball, and you unlock new muscle memory, and this allows you to do new moves. While this step provides the fastest results, most players still never master their technical ability because they have little discipline, which is why step 1 is so important. And boy, do they pay the price for it. Academies and pro scouts will completely disregard you if you don't have these basics on lock, because without them, you're not a real footballer. Technical training is what Ali did. She followed the training closely, and as a result, got a national team call-up and helped Costa Rica win the Under-20 Women's World Cup. Sanad also followed my technical training, and a couple months later, won Player of the Tournament in the Dubai Cup. I'm proud of both of them. Once you've mastered your technical ability, you're in the top 3% of players, and this brings me on to step 3. Step 3 is position-specific training. On the pitch, there are multiple positions, and all require you to master a different thing. This is again quite a detailed topic, but as an overview, this would be like wingers doing crossing drills, defenders doing specific defending drills, and midfielders doing creative work. And by training in this way, you will dominate in your position and stand out above those top 3% of players who have already mastered their technical skills. And if you do want to get a professional contract or play for an academy, which I assume you do because you're watching this video, then you effectively need to be better than the player who plays in your position at the academy already. Or if you're already in an academy, then you need to be better than the players who are at your academy in the age groups above. And you'll do this through position-specific training because you'll directly improve on things that are required of your position to go pro. And this did wonders for me because when I got my opportunity to train with the professionals at Barnet, I was able to take it because I was doing the exact same moves that I practiced in training on the real pitch. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. Everything was coming together and football was finally working for me. This is also what Matteo did, and as a result got signed to Indy 11, a professional academy in America. Now we're almost there. Step 4 is becoming an athlete. You see, rewind 40 years and footballers were just footballers. Maradona, Pele, the most amazing technical players, but they weren't athletes. The research on recovery and health back then was very underdeveloped, and football has been revolutionized since. Nowadays, in order to make it as a professional, you can't just be a footballer, you also have to be an athlete. I've seen it over and over again around me. Good players not getting picked because they can't run. Players getting injured over and over again because their recovery is poor. And players getting fully dropped because they're too weak. All of this comes under the modern research, and step 4 will help you excel past everyone through reaching professional fitness standards, professional strength standards, how to eat like a professional, and how to recover like one. This will help you train more, be able to run endlessly on the pitch, even in the 90th minute, and be strong, be able to body players off the ball, and prevent yourself from injuries, and overall, just feel amazing on the pitch with maximum energy. This is what Charlie learned and got signed to AFC Bournemouth, a professional Premier League academy. This is also what Jampa did, and he got signed to the Seattle Sounders, which is an MLS Next academy. So, you've unlocked an athlete's mindset. You've mastered your technical ability and your position, and you've become an athlete physically. Well, this brings me on to step 5, getting opportunities and making sure you ace your trial. Nowadays, you don't need any connections to do this because we live in a digital world, meaning that you can actually reach out to these coaches and clubs and you'd be surprised at how many actually reply. Then once you've got a trial, you need to know how to impress in it. There's a very specific method of how we do this, but it might be a little bit too complex for just this video. But this is what George did, and he got signed to Ethnikos Neo Karamanju, which is an academy in the 2nd division in Greece. And one of my other students, Henrique, he smashed his trial and as a result got signed for Desportiva Mafra under 17s, which is a professional academy in Portugal's 2nd division. I know we just covered a lot, but I'm only just scratching the surface. The real knowledge has been put inside the pro player pathway, the world's first fully comprehensive program, truly covering what's needed to go pro. Every single success story that you've seen in this video has come through my training methods. So what's actually inside the pro player pathway? There's over 50 hours of step-by-step content that will teach you everything that you need to take your game to the next level and reach the professional game. And this is broken down into 5 stages. Stage 1 is the mindset and mentality mastery, learning exactly how the pros think, how to play with unlimited confidence, how to be disciplined, how to be resilient with injuries, and how to think off the pitch. The mentality section covers all of this, and just this alone is enough to improve your game rapidly. Most students are like Combe and find that their game improves simply by learning how to think like a pro. Stage 2 is the technical training. This stage will teach you exactly how to get your dribbling, passing, ball control, and overall basics to the professional standard. And this will be done through 3 sessions a week. If you've ever wondered how the pros dribble in and out of players with ease, take perfect touches, and never feel pressure, then here's your answer. It's all through technical training. Then for stage 3, we have the position-specific training, and this will help you get closer to your goal by helping you get that wow factor that will impress scouts. And this is done through professional training sessions, from fullback to striker. Every single position is covered. And stage 4 is where things get even more interesting. It's the athleticism section, and I'll be joined by Alexi Rojas, Colombian under-20 international player and Arsenal FC player. Alexi will take you through the full diet guide, and he'll be sharing all of his knowledge how he and other professionals like Saka and Rice fuel themselves for success. And I'll be taking you through the full professional fitness program, as well as a gym and strength guide and the full recovery process that I learnt at Barnet FC. And finally, for stage 5, we have the How to Get Professional Opportunities Masterclass and the Ultimate Trial Day Guide. This will teach you exactly how to reach out to clubs and get a trial. Then, once you've got that, the Ultimate Trial Day Guide will teach you exactly how to ace your trial and get signed. These 5 stages aren't just it. There's lots of other bonus modules to help support your journey to the top, as well as a huge community. Our students have not just seen rapid progress from the modules, but also the community. This is the place that students can actually connect with other footballers who all have the same shared interest of making it as a professional. And it's crazy how much speaking with like-minded people every single day can actually push you on to work hard yourself. Here you can ask questions, get answers, and get real support and advice. It's also a place that you can share your wins and actually feel good about your training. I know football can seem like a lonely road sometimes. This is why I focus so much on building the community, and if you ever get stuck, don't even worry, because we have weekly calls and this will help you deeper understand how to go pro, and this will be done through specific lessons and questionnaires. The weekly calls will be hosted by me as well as other professionals like Alexi. Alexi is literally at a Premier League club, training with the best players every single day, and you're literally going to be taught by him. I'm genuinely excited for you because I wish I had this guidance when I was younger. This is something that you will not be able to find anywhere else, being taught by professional footballers. Look, I'm literally giving you the blueprint that took me a very long time to find for myself, and it's the same blueprint that's already helped over hundreds of players get signed to academies and go pro. So whether you're like me, who started from grassroots, or Matteo, who's already had experience in an academy, I will teach you exactly how to make your professional debut. And with the right guidance and the proper secrets revealed, my friend, there is no reason why you can't become the next success story, the next person to turn their football career around, be that local hero, and achieve the dreams that no one else can. So my friend, I want to invite you to take that dream off the pillow and turn it into a reality. Look, now's the time to act. Imagine the feeling of making your professional debut with your parents watching in the stands. Imagine the internal confidence you get from that, how proud you'd be, and how confident you'd actually be as a person. So take action today. You don't want to wait, because this is the time to improve. When you're young, this is the time that you can actually improve more than others. When you get to 20, 23, it becomes a lot harder to improve, so don't wait. You need to start today, otherwise another day will pass, and this will turn into weeks, then years, then 2 years, then 3 years, and one day you'll be looking back with regret that you didn't take this opportunity. This kind of opportunity doesn't come around every day, so don't miss it. And by the way, I know you're scared of not making it. I was too. I thought I wasn't good enough, but with the pro player pathway, it's possible. You can become a professional footballer. With my knowledge and your hard work, you will make it. I hope to see you inside.